The poet T.S. Eliot once wrote, "April is the cruelest of months." I don't know if T.S. was a Jazz fan, but he might as well have been with the roller coaster race for the ace spot in the Western Conference playoffs on the line. Last night was no exception as the Jazz welcomed OKC to SLC. Utah came into the night a half game ahead of the Lakers for that last coveted final spot, and Big Al Jefferson wanted to keep it that way with a pretty up and under move for two. But then reigning scoring champ Kevin Durant is fading. That cat is so smooth. Then in the fourth, KD Trey kicks it over to his partner in crime, big Russell Westbrook, who wants all three of them. The Jazz would cut the lead to 6 with 20 seconds left, but then on the inbound, guess who? Russell Westbrook says, "Look, Ma, both hands." Thunder rolls and finish off the Jazz 90-80. So it's the Lakers' turn to give peace a chance. Guess who? Meta's back, as well as El Grande Español Pau Gasol, who finishes off the pretty pass from the other Steve, Blake that is. And then it's Kobe who picks Eric Gordon's pocket and takes this thing coast to coast with the left hand for the and one. Kobe's mean mugging, Jack Nicholson is hype, the Staples Center is bonkers. Lake Show wins 104-96. So with the Jazz loss and the Lakers win, we look at the updated Western Conference standings. As you can see, the Lakers are in the 8th and final spot with just a half-game lead on the Jazz in the loss column. But with 3 games remaining for Utah, they do maintain the all-important tiebreaker with LA. So if they win out, then the Lakers must win every game to clinch the playoffs, which includes a clash with the San Antonio Spurs. It's going to be a wild finish. After a phenomenal men's basketball final crowned Louisville champs, the Cardinals' female counterparts had their shot at history. The Lady Cards had a tall task, though, facing the Connecticut Huskies in New Orleans. Rick Pitino's in the house telling the ladies, if you like it, then you can put a championship ring on it, trying to spread some of that championship mojo, but UConn's Bria Hartley doesn't care as she picks off this pass and goes in for the easy 2. Then it's freshman phenom Brianna Stewart who hits the 3 and gets fouled for the elusive 4-point play. Second half, same story. Stewart must have drank some of that Felix Felices before this one because she was perfect from distance and went for 23 points. UConn rolls for a record-tying 8th national championship. And it's the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals as Real Madrid is up 3 goals on the Turkish side, Galatasaray. But a trip to Istanbul stood on their way to booking a spot in the semifinals. So we head out to the city where that wild opening scene in Skyfall was shot. And wouldn't you know it, CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo is making 007 proud with that lovely goal to put Real up 4 goals in the aggregate. Game over, right? Not quite. Don't count out the Turks. Second half, Wesley Sneijder drops this pass off for Emmanuel Obue and this thunder strike. Galatasaray shows some life. Sneijder would go on to score, and then Didier Drogba, the former Chelsea man and friend of Jose Mourinho, with a brilliant back heel to cut the goal differential to just 1. But lest anyone be confused, Mr. Ronaldo reminds them that he started from the bottom. Now he's here. 2 goals to finish off the Turkish side. Real on to the semis on aggregate, 5-4. Istanbul is a beautiful city. You guys should check it out.
Oh, it definitely is. And I thought it was funny, the concession food, it's not about hot dogs. It's all about the corn on the cob.
We love the corn on the cob, yeah.
All right, thanks,